Hello again, Egyptology lovers. So this is the second sculpture that I had carved, and this particular one was of Thutmoses III. This is a relief at one of the temple's sites in Egypt. And here you can, I will add the link for you so you can see the original with the colors. So I carved this one identical to the one that is on the wall in Egypt, or probably a piece that was taken eventually into a museum. So here for this one, same principle. When you're carving, you're going to cut it out to the shape you want. What I did is the piece is basically set up this way. It's broken on top and on the bottom. So you chop off the bottom first and the top as well. And I'll put the ingredients and how to mix this plaster to make it in the link as well, so you can check that out. Now, as I said in my other video for the sculpture for the Mut, the protectress mother, this particular one for the pharaoh, you have to consider levels. You can't carve without levels. So you need to know your level spacing. And it's sometimes difficult if the statue isn't there, but you can kind of guess by looking at the lighting and seeing kind of how their position is, and you have to have a good eye. So for this particular one, this one's quite thick in compared to the other one. Probably about half an inch, almost 3/4 of an inch thick. And I needed to do that because you need to consider the thickness of the plaster, because how deep are you going to go? The other plaster was thick, but it didn't need to go very deep. And there are several layers here. So you have to know what is first layer, which is which one that protrudes the most and which one recedes the most. So what I did is carve out the piece, remove the pieces so it looked like the actual broken piece. Second, you carve out the surrounding area and then recess it. You can see how thick and deep it is. I chose to make it really deep so it sticks prominently when the sun shines upon it. When basically the sun shines on it, you can see like how nice it comes out when there's a bit of shade or coming out at it. And then what you do is you start working from the levels. So the first level is what I noticed is the sun ray, the sun disk, which comes with the cobra as well. And then the headgear, which actually holds the sun disk, and this is part of the actual crown. And from there, you do the arms, the horns of Hanum, which is a ram's horns, and then you have the full crown up here. And then the face. The face was actually the highest level, the second or third highest level. So that'd be the first right over here together. And then I'd say, yes, maybe the eyebrows on the eye are the second level, then the third, and this is going down. The headgear with the eyes right over here. So 1, 2, 2. And then we enter with the ear, of course, 2 as well. And then the face, which comes down to 3. Lips, of course, are part of the 2s. And then we enter into a little bit more detail of the beard, which holds up the beard. It's usually a strap. Pharaohs wore this in order to show that they had a beard, even though most people were shaven. And then from there, you enter into the neck and the bottom of the crown. And then from there, you have the actual crown itself as the 6th level. And then from there, you have the neck. And from the neck, you begin to have the beard, which you could see actually the beard recedes in first and then it comes out. This is an effect that it has. From a distance, you don't see it, but that's how they did it. It was an effect. So it would recede in from the chin and then come out into the clothes. So it touches the garments. And then the garments would be the final level. And you could see there are a bit of layers to them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. And there you go. And you would carve in that way. And once you carve, you're going to see it's a bit rough. But once you use sanding paper and start using a light grit, about 120, and then you should see the cleanliness of it start to come out when you start cleaning it up a little bit and softening it up. So this is Thutmoses III. I'll put the link in the YouTube video. You can check out the original. It's actually beautifully colored. Mine, I prefer to keep it as if it came out of the ground and it's rough and it's lost its coloration. I thought about coloring it, but in the end, I chose not to. I might change my mind in the future, but this is it. So there you go. That's the statue of Thutmoses III, and it's got a beautiful my second carving that I had done. There you go. Thank you for watching.